So if we look at this then, this top right, this is oxidized. This is where we're more these days. And this is electron deficient. So this is where
Correct.
you mentioned earthing. Anna talked about this before, that getting the negative electrons. Is this correct, Anna? This will help us to not be so oxidized. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. I can't see anybody right now. So we're looking at this electron deficient, electron rich, and then we're looking at the pH, proton rich and proton deficient. We understand a lot about the pH because we talked about it with attitude and stress. Dad talked about where the blood was for the cancer experience. So this, for everyone listening, pH is one thing we've talked about a lot. The RH2 experience, the oxidation experience, is not something we've talked about a lot. So question at this point then too is, how do we do things like that? Like Anna said, we can do some earthing and grounding, and that helps. This chart goes on a little deeper now, where it talks about here's the degenerations and the fermentations. Usual bacteria, pathogenic. There's your fungus and viruses. And viruses too, maybe Artur, Anna, you can talk about this, because Marcy asked the question, the definition of viruses in this whole context. What does this mean? I think fermentation, if we keep it simple, is a growing, like the mold is growing. Viruses are things starting to break down. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, at least for me.
Okay.
I never thought in that way.
Cool. Okay, so I can appreciate that. Yeah, I brought something to the table. Then this is where it starts to add. So Artur, your charts are great. This just kind of shows how the chart evolves. You can see here the different pathogenic bacteria. There's the cholera that he was talking about earlier. There's your whooping cough, tuberculosis. So different things that are fungal or different things that seem viral or more degenerative. All right. Cancer makes a lot of sense to us because of what Dad did. And then here, even Artur started to talk about the food in the charts.
The food.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a good one. I think the one we have is very basic. As you show your charts, it's all there all at once, which is a little overwhelming sometimes. You explained this too, didn't you? The blood there was the green spots and the blue spots. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is what we had shared with our students. So as far as students, if you had looked at this at least makes a little more sense of what Artur is talking about.